Hello good people and welcome to my new video. I'm Idel Queen and I'm making this video based on requests. You asked that you need scholarships. As soon as possible and I bowed. I said, well, you want it, I am giving it to you. If you have been following my channel, sometime back I talked about studying in Australia and I got questions from people mostly asking me about sports scholarships. And since it's of interest to a good number of people, well, we are doing it today. But before we jump into that, before I squeeze the juice out of the orange, please make sure to like and subscribe by clicking on that subscribe button. So if you have been trying to find a scholarship and you needed help knowing how to go about it, then I'm here for you. I am going to be your good auntie today and spill the beans if you have been feeling lost about these things, because we are here for each other, right? Now, before you start applying for a scholarship, you need to know what kind of scholarships would suit you, because there are a lot of scholarships, though there are mainly two types of scholarships. They are mainly given based on academic merit. That means you need to be very good in your academic performance. They'll tell you you need a scholarship, well, give us your A's or your distinctions or anything that qualifies to be termed as good academic performance. And then there's sports scholarships. This is given if you show a good performance in the sport of interest. Examples are athletic, basketball, soccer scholarships. Actually, I will drop the links to the websites in the description box to make it easy for you to find what you're looking for, because I mean, I'm a cool auntie, right? Anyway, now some of these scholarships or grants are given partially or they're paid in full. In full scholarships, there's not really much to explain, as the name suggests. This is when you are sponsored and all your school fees is paid in full and you will not have to pay a dime, like nothing. Sometimes they go all in and pay for your accommodation and your flights to get to your study destination. How cool is that? If you have been sponsored to do sports, all you have to do is attend your classes and be competitive in your basketball scholarships or whatever sports you were signed in for. And the same goes for your academic performance, if that was the purpose of the scholarships. Partial scholarships are a bit tricky, but certainly they are very helpful if you can manage to pay the rest. In this case, you need to find exactly how much you need to chip in to complete your payment. Some partial scholarships only pay your living expenses like rent, food. That means you have to cover your school fees, while some do a certain percentage of the school fees. In Australian universities, there's a lot more academic scholarships compared to sports scholarships. This is good news for the bookworms. This is contrary to America, where I find that they offer as much sports scholarships as academic ones. I've done extensive research on this matter and I found that less universities give sports scholarships as opposed to academic ones in Australia. Maybe because Australia is mainly focused on particular type of sports, like which might not be played by the rest of the world. For example, as much as being in the sports field prior to moving here, I never knew anything known as Australian rules of football, but it's not football as in soccer in EPL. So this is a sport that looks similar to rugby, but it's not rugby. I don't know. You have to watch to understand, and Australians love it. They adore it. It's like they are good. Maybe I've gone a bit too far with it, but yeah, other sports are in a lower pedestal compared to Australian rules. Now, they give these scholarships in different ways. Sometimes you apply for a uni, you pay your school fees in full, and in the course of your study, you show a good performance, they give you a scholarship, which is mostly partial. It's like being a loyal customer at a shop and they tell you, oh, we'll be giving you 15% off if you continue buying X amount of this product. Or if you show your sports talent during school sports, they may say, give that boy a scholarship, he's killing it, right? So some of the scholarships come during the course of your study, but not necessarily at the beginning. So before you apply for one, you need to evaluate your circumstances, because each scholarship has different requirements depending on the organization. If it's academic scholarship, does your GPA qualify you? Do you meet the criteria, and so on and so forth. So how can you find these scholarships? This is a list of scholarships that are available currently, both sports and academic in Australia. There are so many. All you need to do is go to respective websites and see what interests you. Follow the instructions on the website, and if you qualify, please do not waste a chance to apply for it. For those who are interested in sports scholarship, you need to look at Elite Athlete University Scholarships. This is purely sports scholarships. Again, I'll drop all the links to all the sites in my description box. I hope this was really helpful. If you have any comments, opinions, or questions about this chart, please write on the comment box and I will surely reply. Otherwise, don't go missing.